Hello, hello. Welcome to your monthly reading, Capricorn. This could be interesting for Capricorn suns, Capricorn moons, Capricorn risings, or for any unique placement that you have Capricorn in your chart, as we have everything in our chart somewhere, right? Or you could just be, drawn to the title in some way, or this has come across your For You page. However you've come to this reading, I'm really glad you're here. I hope that this reading is helpful to you in some way. I hope that it's able to come alongside you and assist you in gaining a greater sense of clarity, provide you a sense of confirmation or validation to anything that you are experiencing and navigating at this time. But again, not again, but I like to remind everyone that tarot is never supposed to tell you something you don't already know. So don't make anything fit, okay? You know yourself best. You're the expert of you. You have your own connection with the divine as well, okay? So take what you want and leave the rest, okay? All right, let's jump into it. As I was prepping the cards and meditating and just kind of setting the tone for the reading for you, I saw the Three of Pentacles pop out and I saw the Ace of Swords kind of pop out, and immediately I heard that song from Snow White, hi ho, we're off to work we go. You know the one. And I was like, I just feel like that's so Capricorn coded already. But so here we go with the Ten of Pentacles. Been working hard, Capricorn. You've been working hard and it's paying off. It's paying off. All the hard work that you've been putting in has been paying off. The Seven of Cups. I heard interesting. All of a sudden I just got super brainstormy. So, and I heard now what? It just kind of, there seems to be reflection and feeling into just the different paths and potential and opportunities. That's kind of what the Seven of Cups represents. So very intuitive, really leaning into your intuition, really feeling into, feeling into the potential, feeling into it. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, there just could be some kind of energy of just being okay, where to take this, and really tapping into your inner guidance system and even daydreaming with intention, really visualizing, really allowing just it's really cool. It feels very the Father of Pentacles has come out, so the King of Pentacles, which is one of your cards. I just feel this energy of just kind of sitting and just maybe in a nice nature spot, really, really being tapped in, reflecting and feeling into the potential, receiving messages, really connecting with the universe, connecting with spirit. And the Sun at the bottom of the deck. This is really, really cool because this is just really leaping off the strong foundation that you have worked so hard to build for yourself. And now there's this space of being now what? And having all of this potential, all of this opportunity to take certain things in ways that really resonate with you, that really quench your thirst, that really delight you. That's part of the Seven of Cups. Yes, it can come with a little bit of confusion sometimes, where it comes to just this place of all this opportunity, right? So taking that pause and really just tapping into your intuition and letting it flow, and just, you know, getting out in nature with this earth energy here, and grounding, and yeah, doing the things that help you just like channel ideas out. Like, you know, journaling could be helpful. Again, getting out in nature, getting outside, because there's definitely like messages that nature has for you. Paying attention to the signs. This is very, very apparent here. Very sensitive to the signs, and you're listening. I can tell that you're listening, and you're receiving, and you're responding. And the Father of Pentacles. This is like, again, super successful energy. This is a card you lend yourself. Lend your energies to. Capricorn lends its energies to. It's really sturdy. It's really prosperous and abundant, successful, very generous, good strong boundaries as well. Has like this really steady, consistent pace to it. You know, the Father of Pentacles gets the job done. The Father of Pentacles is very protective of, you know, of their, you know, like of their people, their friends, their family, community, you know, the collective too, like really showing up in the world in ways that feel authentic to you, that feel like purposeful, you know. Ooh, okay, here's that intuition. High Priestess. Yes. Okay. Wow. What a cool reading, Capricorn. Before I go any further, I'm looking after a really sweet dog right now, and she can kind of like be explosively barky sometimes, so I apologize if that does happen. Just to put that out there. But yes, so powerful and intuitive energy here. Really trusting that inner knowing, that inner guidance, that inner compass. It's got you to where you are now, and wherever you are feeling into, whatever path is unfolding to you before you, whatever direction that you're feeling into the way you want to go, because there's a lot of opportunity here. There's a lot of potential. There's a lot of different directions that can be taken here. And there's the trust that, you know, trust in your ability to navigate the experiences of your life because of, well, the results that you have, okay? The results. So if there is a little bit of confusion, which kind of comes with the Seven of Cups, just, you know, try and remember the results of how you got to this place, like, and just the effort, the consistency, the work, the drive, you know, like hi ho, we're off to work we go. Like, you've put in time to get it to where you're at, and you'll be able. You've got yourself, Capricorn. Okay, the Ten of Pentacles too is a card that speaks to just like community, family, support, like connection, belonging as well. So, you know, just remember you're not alone, okay? And to bounce ideas off trusted people, your friends, your family, people in the community, you know. And it's all just really beautiful. It's all really prosperous, you know. It's all really exciting and has such growth potential here. Hanged Man, yeah, right underneath the Seven of Cups. So Pisces energy strong here, which we do have Saturn in Pisces. Your ruling planet is in Pisces right now. So that can really, you know, like, it's a really cool energy. But yeah, Pisces is everything. It's everything. It is the end. It is the beginning. It is like this expansion. It is the wide open ocean, okay, with no land in sight kind of thing. But it's the primordial soup, which everything is born from. So there's this opportunity that's presenting itself to create something new on the foundation, on the success that you've already created for yourself. And that is secure, that is stable. With the Ten of Pentacles here and the Father of Pentacles, it's creative, it's spiritual, it's whimsical and magical, okay? So this is an element I sense you feeling deeper into, is this kind of magic, right? You're very magical, Capricorn. Very magical. Remember, you're the goat fish, okay? So you have the ability to go into the depths and swim into the depths of the expanse of the ocean, right? You are a goat fish, and you also can leap out of land and climb up the rock face because you're half goat, half fish. So the Hangman is all about just this sense of, well, reflection, seeing things from all different angles and kind of getting a whole perspective, bringing things into wholeness. That ultimately, with that wholeness comes surrender. And with surrender comes flow. And the card that comes after the Hangman is the Death card, which is the transformation, a new season, right? And the Hangman is very connected to like the divine, right? It's the ultimate kind of trust fall into the divine. Okay, I've taken in everything, and now it's this trust fall into the divine, okay? And like this flow that comes with it, this guidance into this new season. And it's just, all wrapped up here. This is where I'm getting this energy, Capricorn, of like really just being quite in your own energy, being really tapped into nature. Like I just feel you like taking quiet time with yourself and being very close with nature. And I mean, you're an earth sign, so there's a lot there. You're very close with nature. I just sense you being like, that's where a lot of thinking, that's where a lot of feeling is being done. And again, nature's reaching out to you. The earth is speaking to you. There's a lot of signs and synchronicities. And I do sense you being very keen to them, and that being helpful along the way of feeling into this, these new pathways, this potential. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. Ooh. Wow. And then we've got the Son of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So things are going to be happening swiftly. The wheel is turning in your favor. This is a new time, being kind of blown into new directions, new levels of whatever it is that you've been cultivating, that you've been growing, starting something new. Even it's going to be different for each and every one of you, but I keep seeing the sailboat with like the sails like really like you can see the wind blowing them, and that's something that the Wheel of Fortune often presents to me, is this kind of gust of wind that blows the sails of a sailboat. And we have the ability to steer the sailboat, but ultimately we flow with the direction of the wind. So this is wind energy. Really brilliant ideas are going to be coming through, Capricorn, okay? So if you're finding yourself like, because the Seven of Cups can kind of be frustrating sometimes, especially with like the Capricornian energy. It requires you to be in this kind of spacey state, which is, right, Saturn is in Capricorn, so there's this kind of, Saturn kind of being blown along the bottom of the ocean, the primordial soup, right, having to flow with this, right? And sometimes that can be tough with this structure, but it's ultimately the relationship of this, right? Bringing structure to this through flow and surrender. So I hope that makes sense, because through flowing, allowing yourself to kind of flow with this kind of like, this energy of the Seven of Cups and the Hangman, like really powerful insights and ideas and clarity will come through that. Okay, it really will. And if it hasn't already, trust, this is a time where major epiphanies are going to be happening, and it's okay to just like flow with it. It's just in the energy if you're resonating with this. And the Hangman is like taking it all in, okay? Taking it all in. Again, allowing all of the visualizations to kind of happen, right? And pay attention to how you're feeling as these ideas come in, these opportunities, right? These potentials, these kind of dreams and intuitive insights, like all of these things that come with the Seven of Cups. And tap into your intuition and see how your intuition is responding to these different options and these different potentials, okay? And to not hurry yourself along. This is not a time to hurry, because these ideas will be coming in like just hot, okay? With the Wheel of Fortune as well, boom, you'll know. And again, tapping into intuition to really suss out like how you're feeling, because as you visualize, this is the power of visualization and just allowing yourself to visualize, like again, to music or being out in nature or both, like just allowing yourself to just daydream again with intention and see what comes in, and again kind of sending these out to the universe and like paying attention to the signs and synchronicities and seeing how you feel, and again paying attention to how your intuition feels, because there'll be certain things that ping, bing, light bulb moments of like, boom, there it is. Yes, that is the direction in which I want to explore. That is the, that is the aligned action that I want to be taking. And boom, the wheel will be rolling. The ball will be rolling. Okay. This is very dreamy yet grounded energy, Capricorn. So we've got home, okay. And the Ten of Pentacles is a very home-like energy, the home that you have cultivated for yourself within your body, in your environment, right? This is, again, just kind of confirmation of like, remember that you're not alone, and to, rest in your community, your family, your friends. Enjoy them, enjoy that, and kind of just like, there's this very restful energy. You've worked really hard to get where you are right now. And I feel this energy of really like, take time, like enjoy what you have built. Rest and relax and take it all in. And in this time, without hurrying yourself, without like, what's next, like just allow this kind of rest and this relaxation, because that is where we receive some of the most profound insights and ideas, right? Because we're receptive. And that's when we communicate to ourselves, our body communicates to us, our environment communicates to us, the universe, the divine communicates to us, nature communicates to us, right? And this dragon is outside, right, going by this waterfall. And when I first spoke to that, like about that kind of just really kind of intuitive energy, I kind of saw this visualization of a lake. So not to be redundant, but being outside could just be really helpful and enjoyable and grounding and just restorative and recharging right now. Enjoying your space, enjoying what you've built for yourself. Is there any more from this deck? Let's go to the next one. Some of you might be thinking about, home in general, like if there's any kind of next like renovations you want to do, or, if there's even like just redecoration or relocation, certain things, right? There's a lot that's being felt into, and again, it's going to be different for each and every one of you, but there's a lot of potential here. And the main message here is rest and enjoy what you have created, because with the Ten of Pentacles, this is stability, prosperity. This is, I can tell that you've worked hard to get where you are, right? Like that Snow White song, like off you go every day, putting that time in, and you'll continue to do so. It's just that there's this sense of getting to a certain level now and being okay, where do I take this next? What's next? How do I, to spring leap off of this foundation that you've created for yourself, and not even just a foundation, but like this whole structure, this whole sense. And if you have, this includes family, again, community and friends. This card has been coming out so much, and that's so interesting, because I don't feel any kind of rageful energy at all. But Medusa has been coming out in almost every single reading. So, rage and anger can be incredibly useful and motivating when, awareness is brought to it, when you give it that space, and perhaps, taking that time to rest and to enjoy what you've created, to recharge, to be out in nature. Is with the Seven of Cups, there's things to process, right? And, there is this slight element of like grip or tension, because the Seven of Cups can be really frustrating, especially for like an earth sign as well, because it really has no structure to it. It has no structure. There's all these options, there's all these opportunities, there's all of these spiritual downloads, energetic downloads, and it can be really like, just murky, cloudy, and it can be frustrating, and there could be triggers coming up that way. And also there might be some things that you just need to process, because you've been working so hard, you've been going so hard to get to this point of the Ten of Pentacles and the Father of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. And with the King of Pentacles, they're responsible for a lot of things. So there might be this energy of needing to unwind a bit, Capricorn. Unwind and kind of explore different things that really, like, again, quench your thirst, that really like are magical and enjoyable and, healing, while you channel and honor this kind of rage, right? There might be things where there's so much and validity to anger. There's things that have had to happen in order to result in rage and anger, right? And so taking that time with yourself to explore like the root of these things, to take time to validate these aspects of you, these experiences, and to ultimately get to know yourself at a deeper level. Rage is really helpful with that. And we have worthiness at the bottom of the deck. You're worthy of taking time to heal. You're worthy to take time out to recharge. Okay. So that's interesting that the reading kind of took it there. Medusa, again, has been coming out a lot. There's a lot that, is valid to be angry about that's happening in the world. there's a lot that's valid to be angry about in life, in these structures, in these, these systems. And again, we all have personal lives, things that happen in your personal life. And I am talking to people who have a lot of responsibility with the Ten of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. There's a lot that rests on your shoulders, and that can be really exhausting. Okay, it can be really exhausting. And of course, life is life, in you can't control everything, right? Like some things just like can't be controlled and may not go the way that you want it to, or like things may fall through, or people, there's definitely things. Okay, so if you are feeling feelings of rage, know that rage is something that we all feel. It can be a very uncomfortable feeling, of course, but it can also be very helpful. It can be very healing and motivating when it comes to making necessary changes for yourself, setting boundaries, doing things differently, right? That is going to just help you and or your family, and again your community, right? Your friends. There's things to, anyway, it's very motivating. It can be very motivating, but it's wily, and it's volatile, right? It's rage. But with awareness, comes like the sense of, well, awareness is one of our superpowers, right? And so when we're aware of these things, we can hold space for them and ultimately like hone them into constructive, like expressions, right? It's like rage is completely okay to feel. It's all about how we use that feeling, is how we express that feeling. So yeah, I definitely feel like you going on power walks. Like I can tell, like there's like sense of power walks or like runs or like whatever you do to work your body and being outside a lot. I feel like there's this really solitude energy here while in connection to people that feel like home to you. Spending time with people that feel like home to you. It's very quiet. It's very fierce. It's very informative energy, Capricorn. And all of this processing, all of this feeling, all of this channeling your rage, all of this feeling into your intuition, your visualization, doing things, there might just be this energy of like kind of switching your focus to doing certain things that bring you joy too. And with the Hangman here, like getting a good, clear, whole picture of what all of this is for you. And then being able to release and transform into this new season. Okay, let's get you a postcard from Spirit. Dear you, uncertainty is the new normal for the whole world. Ain't that the truth? Things are changing at a rapid pace, and the old ways we once trusted are no longer reliable. But leaving the familiar behind can be a good thing. When you are pushed to step into the unknown, you are pulled forward into discovering new possibilities that have been hidden in plain sight. Check in with your higher power. Your soul knows better than your small self. Have faith in the support of a higher power and the infinite potential for your life. Right now, the advice we have for you is this: try something new, do something different. You won't know how it feels, what it looks like, or what the outcome will be if you do not take that first step into the unknown and experience the unfamiliarity. You'll be so glad you did, because the treasure will appear. We're so proud of you for being brave. You're so loved and so supported. Oh, thank you, Spirit. I feel like that's a really beautiful place to conclude this reading. Seriously, sums it up beautifully. You got this, Capricorn. You're doing great. And I send you so much love. And I look forward to catching you in the next one.